Welcome to the channel, viewers. Reverend Dr. J.W. Morrison, theologist, New South Wales, Australia. If hurting me doesn't hurt you, don't ever say you love me. And I guess this is one of the big markers in a relationship to work out where the value of that person for you really is. It's not to judge. It's never to judge. It's to try and understand. And I guess many people are caught between different influences. I can remember one woman I was going to marry said her father said I had too many children. They were grown up. Another woman's children destroyed the second marriage. And I love children. I remember I trained my kids' under 5 soccer team. I never slept with any of the soccer mums. And we come runners up. We lost in the grand final. Just didn't click. And gee, some people can get aggressive with soccer and stuff. And I was disappointed. But we come second. Many of us have gone through life trying to avoid being hurt with everything we can muster. But life's got a way of challenging us with the hurts of others. It just has. It seems to be the way in which it works. It's not the way in which we want it. And it's definitely not the way in which we plant it or plan it. And I guess sometimes not understanding fairly is a form of hurt on our part. If somebody's stuck in a situation that they can't resolve due to a relative and we don't understand, then are we any less to be judged than what they are? Abuse has a way of reaching us in layers. If it can't get us through the first layer, it'll try the second. If it can't get us through the second layer, it'll try the third. And so on and so forth. And abuse is something we all want to avoid. We don't want anything to have to do with it. But there's reality as well. And there's fantasy. And fantasy's okay in certain dimensions, but not when it comes to abuse. Abuse doesn't or shouldn't be accepted in any dimension. The golden rule of the Bible is to love your neighbor as yourself. Well, if you're abusing yourself, then you'll have a blind spot to the abuse that you bring on others, whether it be from yourself or different layers of your life or our lives. And I guess it's our individual responsibilities to confront abuse and say no. No. No, that is not the truth. That is not the reality. That is not the truth. And I guess we can have boundaries and face the truth and confront people, and that'll upset them. But if you're not teaching people reality, then what are you teaching them? You're encouraging them to live in and accept their delusions, their wrong judgments. What delusions do you have? What delusions do I have? I'm sure I've got plenty I need to address, but you can't address things if somebody's not communicating. And if you're communicating with somebody and then they finally decide to fix it when everything's stuffed, then how do you deal with that when everything's broken and ruined? For what end? You see, people haven't got the value anymore. They just haven't. They just haven't got the value. It's so easy to get on the predator sites, dating sites. No, I will never do that again. And I don't advise you to, but if you need company that desperately, it's up to you. Come back to yourself. If hurting me doesn't hurt you, don't ever say you love me. Because you'll never, ever find me in another. This is Reverend Dr. J.W. Morrison, theologian.